Hello, hello.
Hey y'all, is it happening?
I think so. I think we're here. We're live.
There we are.
Very good. All right.
Oh, good, there it is. Now I see it.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for
Hello,
joining
hello.
us on our little impromptu stream here. So, we're just gonna give you a quick rundown of what's going on today. We are gonna be playing some games, as you know. We love tabletop games here. On top of that, we'll be playing some video games towards the end of the night. And primarily, we are here to help out our lovely friends at Ballad of the Seven Dice, Michelle and Lucas, with some emergency housing expenses. So, I'm sure if you have Twitter or if you're in the Discord, you've seen around the GoFundMe being shared. We just want to help propel that a little bit, get a little more funds rolling for them if we can. So we have a few, you can see in the middle of the screen, some incentives to help out with that as we play. We're going to be running 2 one-shots. Tenzin, our lovely friend here, is taking the reins on that and is going to be running a, what is it, Honey Heist, and what is the second one? Lasers and Feelings? Feelings and lasers.
Lasers and feelings.
Lasers and feelings. Lasers and feelings. So at the top, you could see name an NPC. Sticky Paws, for the sake of the first game, Honey Heist, will give baddies advantage, and Honey I Find a Bear will give bears an advantage. So for every donation that is given to the GoFundMe, you will be able to influence our one shot in some sort of way. So there should be a redeem down below, as well as channel points. It says I donated for just 1 point. That'll notify us that you donated to the GoFundMe. Once you do that, later on down the line, if you can send proof of donation as well, because we do have some other incentives. So for every $10 donation or more, you'll get entered to win a pair of the You Are Wizards dice that's pictured. And for every dono of $20 or more, you'll receive a custom beta bookmark that we can make based on like one of your player characters and an NPC of yours. I'll be making those, so I will get with you at a later date as well. So just use that redeem so we know. I'm going to jot down names as we go to make sure everyone gets their rewards. And we're honestly just here to have a good time, too. We all love playing tabletops. We love our friends, and we want to make sure that, all is good.
Oh, don't forget Jack's contribution too.
Oh, yes, we do have a add-on contribution. So, what are the stipulations for that? What is the dono stipulations for that? Do we know?
Should we say $50?
Mhm.
A donation of $50, and then you can tell me, also just suggest me any Wikipedia article to read in a sexy and erotic manner.
And also, that's not only for the 50. That 50 you can, say like I want like 5 draws on the dice roll, or 2
It'll
and
add up.
1,
You get all the lower tiers.
yeah. The lower tiers.
Yeah. If you want some expensive dice or whatever else was on offer, or I guess if you want to help Lucas
Yes.
and
that
Michelle,
Help our
you
friends.
can give money. But if you want me to read your favorite Wikipedia article,
There's a lot
We
of
all have
on
our favorite
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia articles.
But
That's
okay,
why
the
we're
thing
here.
about Wikipedia though is almost everything's on Wikipedia. So if you use your brain and think of something very niche, you could probably make it.
It would be hilarious, but maybe a little horny. Who knows?
Oh
I
Lord,
love that the tiers are entry and dice contest, handmade charm,
smut.
Jack sexy voice. Those are the tiers, and that is the highest tier. I love it. It's perfect.
That's great. So we'll be hanging out for a while though. We'll start with our first one shot. We'll take a small break, I believe, do our additional one shot, and then after that we'll just kind of be finishing out the night playing video games until we're video gamed out.
And they can play with us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, there's gonna be the Among Us
Right.
code or whatever, and just join.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have some Among Us, things like that are community games that people can join in on as well. All right. So I think that we are ready. Let me get my...
Are we ready?
I know. Are we ready? We've got
Am I
we've got
ready?
some fun characters for you all. I hope you're ready.
All right, shall I begin?
Yes, feel free.
Okay.
Please.
So, hello, I am Tenzin, they, them. I am your GM today for both one-shots. The first one we're starting with is called Honey Heist. It is a game by Grant Howitt, and it is such a fun, one-shot, quick and wild scenario sort of game, so definitely recommend for everyone's enjoyment. So here it begins. It is HoneyCon 2017. You are going to undertake the greatest heist the world has ever seen. Two things. One, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing.
Dewey.
Two, what? What happened?
I said, do we?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've got a precise plan.
It's precise for bears.
It
I would
is.
say.
Yeah. It's bear size.
Bear size.
Got big paws.
You
Yes.
will also hear a lot of bear puns probably. So just really, if you don't want to hear them, then you need to donate $100. Okay?
Yeah, $100 and we stop with the puns. We're
Yeah.
holding you hostage with our puns right now.
Number 2, you are a goddamn bear. So we have our 3 characters here. They are all bears, and basically it's a heist. And the setting, as we begin, it is the HoneyCon 2017. There is a convention center that was built very recently, actually. So this is the first ever HoneyCon, and it's the convention is actually for a very popular, gone too soon, canceled by Four Seasons, detective true crime bear show that was animated. It was called It Bears Notice! Exclamation point. And unfortunately, with only 4 seasons, they had a huge fan base, lots of fans, they loved it, but there was a scandal with the main voice actor cast, and it just fell apart, just professional jealousy. Who knows? We don't know the full details, but it was a scandal. And this HoneyCon is run by a convention organizer and president of the fan club, a spoiled trust fund nerd who goes by the name of Keith Swallows. And as we open up into the opening first day of the convention, there's only actually one day, it's a one-day convention. You see on the stage in Hall B as in bear, on stage a very lanky looking, sort of nerdish character with disheveled blonde hair and some freckles and a green, very emerald green pinstripe suit for some reason. He's all about fashion and looking, and he also has bear ears on as part of being part of the fandom. And this person is none other than Keith Swallows. He steps up to the mic and says, "Hello, friends. Hello, viewers and fans of It Bears Notice. Tragically, we lost the show 3 years ago, but did that stop us? No. Today, we are all here, all 1,000 or more of us, in this amazing, gargantuous hall that my father helped me build with his money. So, yeah, you're all welcome. I, myself, am a president of the fan club, I would say. As the number 1 fan, I think it's rightfully, I am the president. Anyways, I am Keith Swallows. Yes, it is Keith Swallows, as in Swallows of the Swallows Corporation, where we build mansions for all the birds in nature. You're welcome. Now, let's run through the schedule for today. In the early morning, around the 10:30 mark, we have photo ops with none other than one of the main cast voice actors, the very amazing and talented Howard Lovett, who plays Detective Chase Mall, who will show up once we get some kind of communication from his agent. But he will be there, and tickets are non-refundable. Next up, we have obviously the food court in Hall B, where also the lovely fan arts, merchandise, and small shops are displayed in the hall. Hall F. It's in Hall F. Sorry, Hall F as in Hall Fur. It's really not alphabetical, so there's a Hall B, there's a Hall F, and then there's a Hall P. Anyways, so that's where you can find the merchants and the food court. Now, finally, Hall P, as in Hall Pause, we have a speed dating session later on in the evening, and we also have karaoke. So come and have some fun at the end of the day when you've tired out, and speed dating, I might show up too. We'll see. Maybe I'll show up. Yeah. So, I almost forgot the main event. This year, for the first time ever, we have for the number one prize, obviously a full year's worth of free honey. But for the pause play contest, that will be in Hall B later in the afternoon. We have a contest. We have a pause play contest where the number one, it bears notice, called pause play contestant can win the one and only, the original ultra dense mega honey from the pilot episode Mega Honeymoon Murder. That's right, the original from the pilot episode. So if you are ready to win something that's valued over $500,000 out of my own pocket money, you may try to win it, but it will be difficult because the only judge will be me, so you really have to deserve it. You can see it in a glass case that's protected by security, sort of before the competition begins, but don't try anything funny because it is heavily guarded. You may not know where I've kept it. It's in a secret vault. This was a lovely time. Fans, don't forget the number one catchphrase that we all love and share every time Dr. Detective L. Salmon has said in the first episode. Get your paws off my honey. So that was Keith Swallows. And as he leaves the stage with one or two security guards, the rest of the convention starts hustling and bustling about. But this is actually not the beginning of the story. A few days ago, we will pan away from the convention center and more so into the woods of Smokey Bears National Park, where the convention was unfortunately illegally built nearby. Money makes the world go around, doesn't it, kids? And onto this beautiful abandoned campfire spot, you see three very peculiar looking bears in very peculiar looking clothings. What do we see, and who would like to start?
So I think Jack is first on the roster if we want to go down the line.
Okay. So we're going by stream viewer. Okay, cool. So I guess makes sense because she'd probably be the first thing you'd see if you were looking at the this campsite. a very large, slightly grey-haired grizzly bear. I'm going to describe my outfit. I don't remember what my outfit was. Wearing a very 90s tie-dyed trench coat, which is currently only over one arm, as she shrugged into the other arm, onto her back legs, as well as peach velour cargo pants, which are already fully on and somehow zipped up. And this huge grizzly bear with a hulking frame is Kamchatka, the grizzly bear, and she stands up and walks around the campsite and looks for any more
morsels of food while these other bears do whatever they do.
And I think not too far from her, you see probably a few bears trying to clamber their way into a very long trench coat. The first one you see is climbing on top of another bear who looks pretty similar to them.
Ow! Ow!
Just kind of making their way on top of the secondary bear. It looks like something out of a cartoon for sure. It's kind of working. And as I make my way to the top, I kind of give a retortful, perfect. And then I place a little crown on top of my head, and it's a little crooked, and I just kind of fix it. Wuzzy, at your service.
Could you move to the left a little, please?
Oh.
Thank you.
And who is this bear below Wuzzy?
Below Wuzzy, you see Fuzzy, the second half of the notorious sun bear pair. She is the brains supposedly of this operation, and she is in the lower half of a huge teal trench coat. She has a button fastened to the front of the trench coat. That the button says "Do not feed the bears," but the "Do not" is crossed out with Sharpie, so it just says "Feed the bears." And I think the two of them match pretty perfectly. They're both little sun bears, like 70 pounds, little black furred bears with a tan moon-shaped marking on their chest.
And together we stand at about 8 feet tall. We're a very tall person.
Together, yes.
Beautiful. So while the three are checking around for food and supplies of this campground that they raided, unfortunately, it was the campground of some convention goers who thought, "Hey, let's camp out and make it a whole trip before we get into the con, the honey con." And luckily, the bears have found the 3 tickets. Well, I guess you don't really need 3, but we'll say 3. 3 tickets into the con.
We got an extra.
Got an extra. Yeah. And they know that from the ticket and the brochures that they found that this convention center now has a shit ton of honey just on display, and also this particular thing called a mega dense ultra dense mega honey, whatever that may be, but it sounds so delicious. So they think, wait a second, we have clothes. This thing
Wait a
seems to
second.
be about bears.
We have clothes. This thing seems to be about bears.
We got clothes, we got tickets. I mean, what are we missing?
I can't quite
I
put
got
it
my
together.
crown.
Yeah. Okay, all right, everybody, give me your best human impression right now. Hit it. You gotta go undercover. Let's hear it.
Where to, Bob?
Hello. And it kind of comes out as like a snarl. Wait. And I
That's good. That's really good, Cam. Okay, wait, I got it. Ready? Taxes. Right? Wait, I got it. Try again. Frozen yogurt. Right?
Ooh. I got one.
Yeah, what's up?
Pizza.
Pizza, light beer, and watching feetball.
Feetball. I have heard
I'm
of the
walking here.
feetball.
Yeah.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Like that?
Oh, please don't do that. Ow.
Luckily the brochure also has the layout of the convention center, so you know where Hall B, Hall F, and Hall P is, and what they consist of. Hall B having the photo ops, the entrance, and the stage. Hall F for fur having the little shops, and the little shops and the food court. And Hall P for paws has the speed dating and karaoke. But one thing you notice is that it doesn't say where they are holding that delicious, very rare bowl of honey.
All right, everybody. Well, we know in Hall B there will be the normal honey, and I definitely want that honey. I think we all agree we want that honey, but I think we need to dream bigger. I think we need to find the mega ultra super bowl of honey.
I want that super bowl of honey.
Yeah, it's gonna be like nothing we ever tasted, probably. But
Maybe.
way better than the marshmallows we took from these people, don't you think?
At least 50% better.
50%, 70, 120. All right, so
But we were not stung by bees for these marshmallows.
that's true. But I don't think there are going to be bees at the convention either.
What if there are?
Then we must go.
What if they're like mega bees to match the mega honey?
That's stinking thinking, Wuzzy. We gotta really think posy here, or we're never gonna get that mega honey.
All right.
And you're gonna be the face of this operation. I'm gonna whisper to you, you know, what I think we should do, but I need you to put on a brave bear face. Sure you don't want some sunglasses or something? You sure do look like a bear up there.
Everyone will be distracted by the crown. It
Here.
is fine.
I got it.
Perfect. Nobody will ever suspect because bears don't wear glasses.
Yeah. What bear wears glasses?
This bear. Okay.
These are kind of hard to see out of. Okay.
All right, Cam. What do you think we do first? We got the photo ops. We got the entrance. We got the normal honey. I definitely think we should hit up the speed dating. We could probably take some people's wallets there. I hear that money equals honey. So, what are you thinking, Cam?
I am thinking we should sneak in to this convention and try to take the honey today or whenever it starts.
It is today.
What are you
yes.
thinking?
Well, I was thinking maybe a little more nuanced. You know, how I guess we're gonna get the honey, and I'm glad we're all on board with that. But how?
There is honey in the convention center, and that is where we should go.
Thank you, Cam. That's all been very helpful. I really appreciate. Wuzzy, you got any insight?
Yeah, I agree with Cam. Get the honey.
Cool. All right. Well, it sounds like a plan. Let's just go there and feel out the space, huh?
Just so you know, it's a few days away, not today.
Oh, it's not
We will
today.
wait.
It's not today.
It's
Well, if you
not.
notice that it's on a different, like it's on a weekend, and right now it's like Thursday for you guys.
Ah.
Okay, today's Thursday, so I think today we rest. Saturday we
Thirsty day. Got it.
And then we will go and get the honey.
Yes, that's apparently the full extent of our plan is that we will go.
We are not good at coming up with the plans. This is your job, Fuzzy.
Okay. Well, I think
I can
all right,
help.
Okay. Yeah, what's up, Wuzzy?
Okay, plan. Get disguises.
Mm.
We got
We have
those.
that. Check.
We got tickets.
Got tickets? Check.
Be people, not bear.
Yep, check.
But we're kind of
Taxes.
fuzzy, wuzzy.
What? But it says here in the fine text, I can read apparently. It says here in the fine text of the blueprints, which I can read.
I look
as a
through my
bear.
glasses that are
For
not for
reasons.
bear.
There you go. It says that the #1 prize for the pause play contest is the ultra dense mega honey. Now I don't have any clue what a pause play contest is, but I think we should win it.
Okay. Pause. Play. I would write
Because-
that down if I had opposable thumbs.
Because then we don't have to fight all the giant bees that might be there.
They're kind of opposable.
We have really big claws. So
I will scratch it into the earth with my paws.
thank you.
And Cam will draw a very good detailed blueprint of the convention center with very well written text, full calligraphy of where everything is.
Wow, you are just full of surprises.
That's very pretty, Cam. I wish I could draw like that.
I will teach you. You have many years left to live on this earth. But
I
I
think-
perhaps have 1 or 2.
Well, that's very upsetting. I think we only live to like 25 years. How many years do you live, Cam?
The same. 25 to 30, and I am already 27.
Oh. And from my tall height, I give you a pat. Wise
Well-
bear.
Wait, one last heist, right?
One last heist for
Very good.
the sun pair of sun bears. And
Yeah.
me, Kamchatka. We will take the honey.
The notorious sun bear pair. And Cam.
And Cam.
And Cam.
I
Okay,
am too
so
stealthy. No one has seen me before on one of our missions.
I look at this giant grizzly bear.
yeah, for sure. Seems
Or
good.
would dare to say so.
That seems more likely.
Okay.
You didn't see anything, I tell them.
Didn't see anything.
Nothing. Or else. And then like sparkles kind of emanate around my face somehow.
And Fuzzy goes in the trench coat.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so as the night follows and y'all are sleeping and just thinking about all that honey that you're going to have for when the heist is successful, it's just the most beautiful thing. It's the sweetest dream you've had since you were you had escaped from the zoos. And what is each one of the bears dreaming about in the sweet honey dream? How does this manifest in their dreams?
I think. Go ahead, Wuzzy.
Oh, go ahead. I'm thinking. Would
I
be on
think
bear for Wuzzy.
Fuzzy is envisioning being in a pool of ultra honey, swimming around.
Beautiful.
I think that for Wuzzy, it's Wuzzy is dreaming and starts to like a vision peeks through of Wuzzy on a throne with that little crown that they were wearing in the trench coat, and it's just a bunch of people in fuzzy bear suits from the con bringing them and their friends vats of like golden sparkly honey. Like it looks like golden magma, because Wuzzy doesn't know what this like faded honey looks like, but in their head it has to be pretty magical, so it's just like glistening pools of honey brought to them in little honey pots.
Amazing. And how about Cam?
So, Cam is in an icy tundra wasteland, and it looks extremely grim, and is approaching. Cam is this like hulking bear form, masked in shadow as the evening closes in, approaching a small fishing hut in the middle of this icy lake, and like stands up to her full height and smashes the door down. The man in there screams and runs away out onto the ice, and Cam goes to where the man was sitting, where there is a bottle of golden liquid and a shot glass of it poured next to it. And she leans down and laps it up and curls around, and it's a dream, so stuff can just appear and disappear. Curls around a litter of young bear cubs, and while sipping at this shot of honeyed whiskey, and falls asleep in the dream, which wakes her up in real life.
And the camera
Aw.
pans from that beautiful multi-dimensional dream to just Fuzzy lolling around in a pile of honey. La la la.
The bear stroke?
Cam has a very rich inner life.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let's get to this heist. Friends, it's the day of the convention. That speech had just happened. All three of you had managed to get inside with your tickets. Obviously, Cam is in the coat, what was it? The 90s tie-dye trench coat with the peach velour cargo pants and a flat cap on.
Right.
Very, very sharp. And then you see a little taller than Cam. It's kind of like bending and toppling a little bit, a little oddly shaped individual in a also a teal trench coat, a long one, a large one, but not many would know this, but it's actually two bears in a trench coat. which is Fuzzy and Wuzzy, with Wuzzy being the face on top, with the crown.
One
And
might even say Fuzzy Wuzzy was one bear.
yes, yes. And they're both sun bears. I don't know if we've mentioned that. So they get in just fine. You know, and luckily it is a convention for this amazing bear true crime show. So a lot of people are in their bear cosplay, from the characters from the show. Cam especially gets a few fond looks, like, oh, nice, sick, like cosplay. Detective L. Salmon, yes?
Looks down at this person.
Oh, wow, you even perfected her. Wow. Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a picture with you? Okay, take some.
Fuzzy and Wuzzy hold the camera upside down.
Could you hold it? Thank you. I just like pose.
And I'm like wobbling. I'm like, wait, okay.
Easy killer.
Thanks so much. And I'll take it back.
The first few are like pictures of my face, definitely selfie mode, and like the backside is like my claws covering half the photo.
Wuzzy, you are nailing this.
Yeah,
The greatest one of those I have ever seen.
that was a great picture, Cam.
I've never taken a picture before. It's a big first for the fam.
The fan unfortunately walks away like, oh, okay, I guess. And so what is the plan here, friends? What you got in? You're in hall B right now with the stage and the photo op lineup is there. The guest of honor clearly hasn't shown up yet. Who knows if he will? Yeah. And what do you like to do?
Cam.
Crouches down to look at this very tall man in a trench coat's crotch.
You see, you see the face poke out from the trench coat.
Cam, people think you're Detective Fishy or whatever.
I am Detective Fishy.
Yes,
Fishy.
Do you think, what if you did the photo op as Detective Fishy, but you, like, made a scene or something? So Wuzzy and I can get some intel, because there's like a bunch of honey on the freaking stage. It's right there. So it's just normal honey, but like
We can get some honey.
Wuzzy, do you see any bees?
I don't know how I will make a scene because I am fairly unnoticeable,
I do.
but I will try.
Okay. I know what you can do.
Can you take stealth mode off, or are you just always stealthy?
I suppose I can make myself visible.
Cam, do you remember how you learned opera 6 months ago? Just do that.
For a very special case where I was disguised as an opera singer.
Exactly. And the crowd screamed and fled.
The crowd screamed and fled. Yes, I did such a good job.
Exactly. If you did that, I think you would do such a good job that, like, everybody would probably want to take a photo at once. Don't you think?
A
They
group
definitely
photo?
took photos
I think
at the
those are
opera.
called.
There were many flashing cameras.
Yes, before the manhunt. Yeah, or the bear hunt, rather, I should say.
It became a manhunt very quickly. None returned.
Okay, so you're gonna sing opera, and we're gonna go check out that honey. This cannot fail in any conceivable way. This is a great plan.
It's gonna go great.
I
Who
think
doesn't
you
love a
mean,
little bit of opera?
I think you mean popra.
Popra.
Opera, yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
So then, Cam, well, you're gonna
And
mosey on
we'll-
over.
We'll waddle over to the convention table, flip it out of the way casually.
The fans in the
As
line
if
are
it's
like,
if it's just something small that's in her way. Just fling it halfway across the room, and crouch on top of the chair.
Wait, I feel like you need to roll for this. This is
Hey,
very
you're the GM. What's the role?
first roll, right? The roll. What are the rolls like in this fucking situation?
Hey guys,
So-
how do we roll?
So I have
Okay.
3 stats in bear and 3 stats in criminal, right?
You're looks like you're doing something that is to scare people, which is on the bear side.
But I also have
So
terrify
you
as a
can-
skill, so I get advantage.
Jesus Christ, yeah. So you roll a d6 plus your like
I
what?
rolled 2d6 and take
You
the
roll
lowest.
2d6 and take the lowest, yeah. And if you fail or pass, we'll see what happens.
Okay, and I'm aiming at bear or criminal for this roll.
It's bear because I mean,
bear
who
roll.
throws that's supposed to scare the kids out there.
Yeah, well, she's just the table was in the way. She wanted to be on the other side of the table, and it was in the way.
Oh yeah, that's totally normal thing to do. Yeah.
So I rolled 2 4s. So
Okay, just take a 4, I guess.
So full fail.
It's a fail. Okay, so when it's a fail with your bear side, you use your blah 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 blah. When the plan fails, you run into move a point from criminal into bear. So you add add a point towards your bear side now.
Cool. So now I'm at 4 bear and 2 criminal.
Okay,
Exactly.
perfect.
You see that some people are like, whoa, that was a little too meta. Like, what was that about? And then like other people in the back, like, what just happened? I didn't see anything. Like, I'm still gonna wait in this fucking line. I paid like $80 for this fucking photo op, and the main actor didn't even show up. But I mean, second cast member. That's pretty good still. Probably a stand-in. So and people are still like waiting for their photos. The photographer beside you is like, are you okay? Are you ready to start, ma'am? I'll take that as a yes. Okay. And then like the line like begins, like the first fan shows up. She's like this she's got like the bear ears and like little bear paws and like and even like bear like slippers are very big and fluffy, and on the shirt it says, it bears notice with like the main character there with the gun, and so yeah, and she comes up to you and is like, hi, hi, my name is Alice. I'm such a fan. Can we do like a this kind of like a paw pose together? I would be so happy with that. Can I request that?
Cam turns to look at Fuzzy and Wuzzy and just gives the thumbs up and a nod, and then turns back towards this person.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was a really good. Oh yeah, that you're definitely the voice actor. Is that a yes? Are you still in character today?
And just fully goes onto all 4s, looks this face to face with this person, and just full roar as they begin to sing opera.
Beautiful. So to us, does it sound like ethereal? Are you actually good at opera? I want to know.
Yeah,
to you
what does
guys
it
maybe,
sound like?
but to the people, it's just a bear roaring in a vague tune.
In a vague tune.
Oh my god. Okay. How do I deal with this?
Tell me, Alice, please. I don't want her hopes and dreams to be shattered. Tell me she loves this.
Alice is like frozen. Just like, I don't remember that in any of the episodes.
Well, the intent here is to get everyone looking at me.
Yeah, everyone is definitely looking, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, the people in the back of the line are like looking from the side, and like people got their phones out. Like, what is like she doing? Like, she's on all 4s. Like, what is this? Like some kind of promotional thing for like, oh, and then they're like, oh my god, there's gonna be a reboot, and she's gonna lead the show. Oh my god, this must be like a promotional thing.
Saliva splattering against the face of the person directly in front.
Into Alice's face.
Hair blowing back.
All right, Wuzzy, it's our time. Ready?
Okay.
Are there guards on the stage with this bunch of honey?
The big bowl of regular honey, it's like in a little display thing where people are moving around and taking pictures with. Oh, and on the bowl, it's on the pot. It says like the catchphrase for the show, like "Get
Cute.
your paws off my honey," you know.
Cute.
Yeah. So that's just what they're doing. So there's like maybe like two security guards, like from left and right sides, just keeping an eye out. They don't look very like they give a shit though. They're just like on their phone. Like, hey, stay away from the 2 meters. Don't touch it. You know, just looking at the phone.
All right, Wuzzy, let's go.
Are we just gonna walk over there?
We just gotta act like we belong. We're here to.
Be
We're
bears.
gonna relieve them of their shift. They get to go take a smoke break. What do humans do? They're gonna go
Smoke break.
They're gonna go inhale cancer, and we can take their shift for 15 minutes, and then we can take the honey. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Okay, let's hear your best voice, your best human voice.
Pardon me, human.
That's good. That's real good. All right, let's do it. And you just see the bears like whoop whoop
Wobble over.
whoop.
Like bob and weave between foot traffic.
Yeah. And also, there's less people around the pot now because the shebang happening from Cam's side with the whole display of slobbery and probably a promotional skit. Yeah.
Nice.
So you see the guard who's like 5'9", you know, just like a black t-shirt, nothing like formal, just like a black t-shirt and some work pants and work shoes, and has like a little like ear listening thing in their ear to communicate. And actually no, has a those what are they called, those walkie-talkie thingies. That's what one of them has. And it's just like on their phone, just like looking at like they're just checking their grinder, you know, just like this is what they're doing. Like this, like why did it take this fucking job in the middle of nowhere?
As they get closer, Fuzzy's like,
What is their grinder says they're looking for bears.
Looking for bears.
We're bears.
Uh-oh. I don't want them to look for me.
Oh gosh,
We're supposed to be blending in.
We gotta be really careful.
Okay, all right. And I waddle up
Take it away.
to them with you, and I give my best. Pardon me, human, but to them I'm sure it comes out more like.
Yes. Hi.
And I just kind of go to them and do a really wide movement, facing towards the door, and I point.
Hand him this.
and Fuzzy pushes up like a half-smoked pack of cigarettes.
Here, this.
And I go into the jacket and I pull it out, and I'm pinching it with my claws.
Oh. Thank you, actually. I was feeling a little stuffy, and I was like, when am I going to be relieved of my smoke break? So, oh my god, like, how did you even know?
Yeah, go find your bears, but not these ones.
I don't know what you're saying. That's really weird.
You bear.
I guess I'll take it. There's not going to be anything funny in this, is there? Sorry, what? I'm hearing, like, where are your noises coming from?
Oh.
Whatever. Okay. And like the security guard like walks away with the smoke in their hands. But there's still one more guarding the place on the other side and has seen this interaction like nobody takes this job seriously. Like this one is like very serious about the job. And is very like rigid and like keeping an eye on everybody. Like look at these sweaty people in their suits. Like I can smell them from here.
Okay, yeah.
Now what?
There's another one. You think they'll notice?
Well,
You don't have another empty pack of biggerettes, do you?
cigarettes.
Okay. Is this guard like
I like the
dressed
idea
as a
that bears
bear?
can kind of read.
This one is like,
But not
this
well.
one is like, this one is like the same outfit, but has a like a jacket, like a formal jacket on, just to be a little more presentable and official.
Do you
More official and presentable, which means probably takes his job a bit more seriously.
I really want to set up these two guards somehow.
Oh yeah, and this guard clearly has like, you know, like a full on beard
Perfect.
and like messy brown hair
Okay,
and glasses.
so-
You know, kind of buff.
How
You
feasible?
can see from like the ends of their like their sleeves that there's like patches of hair coming out because that's how hairy they are.
Yeah.
So,
How-
Fuzzy.
just
go
a
ahead.
beefy, sexy, hairy man.
How feasible would it be for me to be able to write? Not well, but write.
Well, I feel like this has to be a bit of like a criminal role, I think.
Yeah,
since
a
that's
non-bear.
very non-bear thing to do.
Okay.
So you can attempt with your
I-
role if you'd like.
I think Fuzzy was peeking at the first security guard's phone
Mm-hmm.
and read enough to understand that it was like seeking Fuzzy man. And it was like, got it.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2d6. So I got a 5 and a 3.
You gotta take low one.
Take the low one. So a 3.
What does that mean? Is that a success or?
Let's find out. 3 points. I think it's a fail because it's the same amount. It says if it's equal to, or less than, right? So I try to write on some paper and I'm like, looking for bear, right? It's like looking for bears, right? But it's not well, and it has like a little arrow. I love B. I love
Wait. Okay. So you tried to write, but it came out badly.
It came out bad. Yeah. So it says
can
looking
I-
for bears, and I would like to hand it to them to point them in the direction of the person who just wants to go take a smoke break, who is also looking for bears.
I have an idea. I have a way to help if this doesn't work, which because you failed to roll, it won't, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
You can help,
Can I roll like a criminal to have stolen the last person's phone so that I can show this new security guard and they can read
Sure.
that they're exactly what their pal is looking for. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, and I rolled 2. What is it? D6, right?
I thought it was
Or just
just
one?
the D6. Yeah, just
just,
one
just the
D6.
one, unless you didn't
Well, I
skill.
got a 1.
So that's like a fail. You don't get to give a D. A
No,
D6
so that's good.
help.
You
That's
want low.
good.
Oh, you want
low.
lower.
So I
Sorry.
super steal
Okay.
the shit. So now I'm a 4 in criminal and a 2 in bear.
Yes.
So I swipe this phone and you hear was I as I pass the phone up. Here.
Was it?
Just so you know, when you're passing the phone, it looks
It's-
like that classic scene from like
Austin
Austin
Powers.
Powers, where it's like coming out, taking it from outside the trench coat. That's what I put, except it's like the hairiest paws.
I love it. And whose phone was this? Fuzzy.
The first
The first one. The
security
first
guard.
one. Okay.
It's like
let's
it has
just
their
call
grinder
them the
open.
twink. Yeah, the twink one. Yeah.
So I pull the phone through the coat with very obvious second set of bare hands coming through, but it's fine. And I kind of just try to use the screen until I get something to open up.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that it opens on Grinder, since it was the last app the security guard had open. And
So
I
you may want to roll a d6 then for
I'll roll a
that.
D6,
Because
okay.
that's what Drea gave you basically.
perfect.
A d6.
Was it unlocked?
1d6. Let's say it's unlocked. Nobody gives a shit.
I criminaled so good.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got a 2.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay, it works.
that works?
I'm
Okay.
assuming. Yeah.
All right. So I hand this phone and this badly written note that says "looking for bears" to the second security guard, and I also swing around and point in the general direction of where the other security guard went. Mind you, these motions are very over over exaggerated because there's like two of us and the second momentum following after. I feel so it's kind of like a that way.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
We should have put your little person over my little person in the street.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We'll get them next time.
Stacked us up one on top of the other.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay. I love that. That's beautiful. Playing Cupid. Wow. Okay, so the bear, basically. The bear one.
It might not be very smart, but Wuzzy can play matchmaker.
takes
Yeah.
takes the hint and says, wasn't really dedicated to their job. I don't know if they're really my type. I don't like irresponsible dudes.
Dang.
Do you think they're into me though? Like, do you think so?
And I just hold out a paw and I'm like,
What
Harry.
But a hand snakes up through the trench coat and swipes the grinder picture to like the sexiest picture on there.
Is that what you're showing to the guy? Wait, where's this hand? How are you showing this hand?
It comes through
It's
the
like-
trench coat for sure.
So the guy sees that with the extra hand coming through to swipe. Wait, how do you? Now there's 3 hands involved in this trench coat.
Wuzzy puts one behind their back.
Oh, okay.
All good.
Okay.
Nothing's happening here.
Everything's fine.
Just one.
Yeah, it's a nice picture actually. Yeah. Okay, they went that way.
The crotch nods.
Double nod.
I have to stop nodding.
No, it makes it better. It's great.
Fine. The guard leaves because you had a successful roll with your criminal behavior and
Somehow.
your tomfoolery. The guard leaves. The honeypot is available for the taking, although it's not very simple because it is still a pretty heavy pot, like maybe like a 5 foot by 5, sort of like.
Oh.
It's a big pot. Like Keith went all out with this convention, right? Daddy's money. So yeah, there's it's full of honey for real. It is actual honey. What is the goal here? Because, well, actually, let's pause while you two think about this, and we'll go back to Cam and see and we see that the line has continued to move somehow, and the fans are just fucking like. They're so happy.
Eating it
They're
up.
just like, this is so meta. Like this, like what a dedication to her craft. Like this actor is like the real deal. I'm so like pissed that they didn't continue the show. Like I could see her being like the lead in the next reboot. You know, like everyone's just like tweeting and shit. Like, you know, Ellie Salmon, Detective Ellie Salmon's like reboot. Like whatever main protagonist. It should be the continuation. Bring back. It bears notice, bring back, like all those hashtags are trending, and HoneyCon 2017, like all these photos of like the slobbering
2017?
bear. Yeah,
As like Cam single-handedly gets the show rebooted.
Yeah. And Keith
Single-handedly.
is like reading these tweets like, whoa, we're blowing up, and it's like it's in the servers like, whoa, we just got 20 new people in the server, everybody, like that's fucking crazy. So it's making like quite a big deal. The line's almost ending, and now you're just like, well, where's these other two? Was the mission accomplished? Like, what do you do?
So Cam will look up at where the honey is, see these other 2 bears struggling with trying to figure out how to carry this huge vat of honey, and would stop what she's doing. Continuing to fully ignore everyone, just walks past them, and my aim is to look around to see if there's a forklift or something similar around, because Cam is the driver, and they had to get this thing in here somehow. And if there is a forklift or even like just any kind of vehicle.
Okay, I can live with a vehicle because at cons when the halls are big, you need something that'll drive around for helping like accessibilities and mobility and whatever. So that I'll give you. So it'll be like a golf cart kind of thing.
Okay, cool. So I can just find that. Is there someone in it right now?
Um, there isn't a driver. No, it's just on the side. No one's really needed the service yet because it's early in the day and no one's passed out from too much bear content. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So Cam will.
Sorry, no one's gotten overheated in their costume yet. So yeah.
Okay, so Cam just walks directly away from where she was doing the opera singing, just goes silent, blinks once, walks away, clambers into a golf cart, and tries to start it up, I guess.
Okay, well, I'd like you to roll for a criminal, because you be stealing this, and it's not very bear-like.
Okay, my criminal is pretty low already because I already failed once.
Hey guys, donators can help us, right? By donating a bit. Okay.
This is true.
Hey, anybody want to help us? Like, we got to the honey, we got rid of the guards, but now we have to somehow bust into a thing and steal a pot of honey.
A
Does anybody
giant
want to
pot
help?
of honey.
We got a show
don't know
rebooted.
that.
We didn't kill anyone yet.
We haven't killed anyone yet. We've done really good up to this point. If anybody wants to lend us a hand, that would be so welcome.
Yeah.
And you still don't know where that
Help the
mega honey
heist.
is, that ultra dense
We'll
mega
say we
honey.
gotta get the good. This is the pre-rec honey. We ain't even into the real stuff yet.
Help us out, guys. Give us a little assist, because if you give us a little assist, then maybe maybe it's really easy to unlock. It could really help these
Just
bears.
fall from the sky.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
The key falls into my
So
paw.
I rolled a 2, which is equal to my crime stat, which I believe is a success.
Okay.
So I clamber in and start up the
Shift over to the criminal.
golf cart, and I'm back to flat 3-3.
Oh, good for you. So you drive. You start driving. No one really fucking pays attention, really, because by the time you left the line, they're just like, oh, I guess she's done her her. I guess it is the end of the hour, so maybe she's heading out to lunch and he's fucking drive away. The parents somehow are pretty respectful. Like, they're not gonna harass and run after her. So that's good. In this alternate fictional convention center, the people are decent. So and yeah, so where do you go?
Well, she's gonna drive it up and park next to the stage where the honey's kept, in hopes that the other two can push it on top of the golf cart.
So yeah, how does that
It's got a
play
roof,
out?
right?
It does.
She's crammed in there, like knees all the way up.
Okay, so Fuzzy and Wuzzy obviously see the approaching cart with Cam driving it, and is ready to help. You steal the honey, basically the main, the honey pot, not the secret one, but the really good one. You could be very happy with this one.
I see somebody in chat is trying to get their money to make it through to Canada. GM, can we count that? Can we count that pending donation for a little help in this game as soon as we make a whoopsie doodle?
Sure. I don't know what the amount will be, but yeah, sure.
That's a good question. I don't
Let's
know
hold
either.
off on that. Yeah.
Okay. Soon.
What would be that? I guess it would be a supporting role for one of the bear characters. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Ian
Okay.
Lindsay.
I will
Well,
count it. I will count it for this particular lifting of the pot and
Merciful
successfully doing it. Yeah.
As two bears in a trench coat try to lift a pot. It's funny. How do we roll for this boss?
The beauty of this is that you're in this trench coat, right? So one of you can grab from the top, and one of you can grab from the crotch area onto the bowl,
Like
and then
you.
on the other side is Cam gets out and lifts from below, and you're both working together. You're all working together to lift it onto the freaking cart. So I feel like physically that's how we can envision it happening. And I think in terms of rolling, you know what? I feel like this ultra display of power, I think bears easily do that. They can lift things, they can, move things. So definitely roll with your bear stat, for this one.
Which one you want, Wuzzy, or you want both of us?
Everybody, because all three of you are
Everybody.
using this to
How many
lift the
successes do we
cart
need?
over.
Oh.
is there a particular? No, you're not doing
No,
terrify. You're not
just-
doing
just a-
sense honey.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, just a
it's
two.
just a flat roll, one d6.
My bear stat is bad. Oh,
Like, do we all need to succeed, or just one of us?
I think let's see who fails, and we'll give them a reroll.
I failed. I rolled a 6, and my
I
bear
rolled
stat
a
is 2.
4.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so
reroll the 6, I guess.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh no! I rolled a 6 again. I'm so sorry.
dice jail.
Oh, goodbye, dice.
This thing of honey is going everywhere.
Oh
It-
no!
It really
I need
is. It's
two
like-
out of- I need 2 out
Oh.
of 3 wins. So okay, Michaela, you roll again.
All right.
I'll give it one more. At least 2 out of 3.
Okay. I got a 2. Is that?
Is that a success?
I believe so,
From-
'cause
compared to
how does
your
it-
bear stat?
Because if I fail, it goes down one, right? So.
No. Like if based on
Yeah.
your bear stat, where you add on your bear stat?
Okay. Yes, I'm good. That's a success.
Okay, great. 2 out of 3. You guys
All right.
successfully load up the freaking honey.
It's now balanced
and-
precariously on the golf cart.
Literally, there's definitely some honey probably on the floor.
Yeah, it's definitely some spilled. If anybody, I mean, people could get hurt if nobody takes care of that caution sign real soon. But we'll think about that later. Let's
And-
just leave that.
If I fail a bear roll, does my bear stat go? What happens to me? Or nothing?
I think when you fail, does things change? Yeah, things do change when you fail, right?
Yeah, when you fail, it goes away from bear and into criminal.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh, okay.
Let's move you over. Oops.
My-
fuck.
My criminal's at a 5, so I'm very close to going completely rogue, and my bear's at a 1. So
Oh
I need to.
no.
I
Here's
guess.
the other thing you can do in this game. You can like drink honey to go back to one bear stat. So now
We
that
have
you
honey.
guys have successfully stole some honey in the corner or some dark alleyway in the freaking halls, you can start just gorging on this honey in the pot.
And then my bear goes up and my criminal goes down.
Yes, by
Okay, I instantly
By
stuff
one.
my face. I think maybe my fail is I'm trying to help, but instead I stuff my face in.
and you're still not out of the trench coat. So now you have this honey stain in the crotch area of this trench coat. Just
Beautiful.
just a wet honey stain.
Good, very good.
It's such a sticky crotch.
Oh my god.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So where does
So-
that leave us?
So we
that-
loaded the honey on top of the golf cart.
Y'all basically emptied that supply all between 3 bears. You had a really good first
Oh, so
round of.
we all drank some?
Yeah, of course, if you want.
Yes. Sip,
Yeah.
sip, sip, sip.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Is more
Yeah,
than
all
I'm
drank
not
some.
drinking any.
You're not
So
gonna drink
my
by
criminal
choice,
and bear are
okay.
both at 3 still.
Okay. You're gonna
Okay.
be
Wait,
strategic about this as a bear
gained
that
criminal,
loves
yeah,
honey.
I will. I'll drink it to put them back to 3 each because I succeeded in my roll there. Okay.
What about Wuzzy's? Was he gonna drink?
let me check my stats. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some honey.
All right, get that one bear back, and I just said that. I did that.
We have an extra one in the.
Get the one bear point back, and move from the criminal, I guess. Jesus.
All right.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Well,
So I'm at 3 and
it
3.
is. So let's say you took a good amount of time just engorging on all that honey, and the day just kind of passes by. You accidentally maybe took a nap. It's hard, it's hard not
It
to take
happens
a
when
nice
you
little
drink
nap.
honey.
It do be like that.
You
Do we nap
treated
in a
yourself.
pile?
Yes,
Aw.
beautifully. It's gorgeous. It's adorable. There's the big mama bear, just against the wall with her head down, and then there's the 2 in the trench coat, just.
We stay in our
leaning
trench
against her.
coats.
You stay in your
Curled up.
freaking trench coat. It doesn't matter if Wuzzy farts. It's too late. You just fall asleep. It smells like honey, anyways. And then suddenly, as you hear some cheering in the crowd, you realize it's time for the pause play contest.
Oh shoot!
It snaps you awake. The crowd's going wild.
All the noises.
And yes, and you realize there's not many people around this hallway. there's some commotion going on. It's clearly the cosplay contest.
Oh no.
And yeah, what do you do?
The pause play that was going to be in Hall B,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And there's also photo ops and all that. Okay, so the one we're in.
Oh man, did we miss out on speed dating? I was hoping to find the one who has honey in their pocket.
The one who knows the location of the other mega honey.
The one who knows the location. Is it too late? Can we go try to
Let's say
speed
if
date
it's just
Keith and get the
starting.
location?
Say we can go sign up for the cosplay contest, and then head to the speed dating table maybe while we wait for our turn.
Hell yeah.
Speed dating is later in the evening, so yeah, it's before the speed dating.
Yes.
And the beauty of the cosplay contest is the ultimate prize is actually in a secured glass bulletproof case. This pot is much smaller. Yes, this pot is much smaller.
Bulletproof,
Like
indeed.
just like a nice poo-sized pot, you know, like a Winnie the Pooh-sized pot, exactly. And
So Winnie, that was important there in that sentence, I think.
Okay.
sorry.
The Winnie, though, was important in that sentence, I think.
Exactly.
Yep.
So this time
It's not a
there's
toilet.
this time it's this time it's the two same guards because Keith couldn't be bothered to hire more than 2 guards because
Okay.
all that money went into the convention. So the 2 guards is actually the bear and the twink, and they're kind of flirting. They're just like kind of like chatting and like, you know, like one is like leaning against the glass, like, oh yeah, and the other one's, you know, like, and yeah, and then I, you know, graduated from here, and then this is where I started working, and I thought, you know, being an accountant wasn't for me, so I thought I want to try something dangerous. I want to live on the edge. Says the bear.
Convention security.
Convention
and
security
I'm
is
like,
dangerous and on the edge.
I'll
You
get
got
into
it.
I'll get into convention security.
Live on the edge.
And then
Family
the twink's
business.
just like, wow, you're so strong, you know, like strong in character, and like, yeah, you know, he's just like, yeah, I know. So those two are clearly getting along, and Keith is on the stage while a few people are passing through, and he's like doing the mic around, like, oh, fans, what do we think about this one? And then like there's some clapping because it's kind of being voted by the crowd. What do y'all do at this scenery?
So I think I kind of like nudge Fuzzy, and I'm like, look, it worked, and like open up the trench coat a little bit so that she could see the scene taking place, and just give like a little bear high five. Boop.
They give a
Clothes
little
comes out of the
sneaky-
crotch
Yeah.
area, like, nobody sees this.
No, of course not.
They're
No.
all looking at the cosplay.
And then I turned to Kim, and I'm like, so you think we should just like walk on up there?
All of these humans are dressed as bears.
We are dressed as bears, not bears.
So, should we remove our disguises as to not raise suspicion?
You know, honestly, I didn't think you hear from the crotch. You know, honestly, I didn't think we'd get this far. So I didn't-
We do not want to be the only humans here.
you know,
That's
Cam, I think you're onto something.
Just so
Okay.
you know, the bears characters from the show, they all have human clothes on as bears. Just
Wait,
so
but we don't know this.
That's why you all blend in. That's why one was
With the
like,
clothes.
oh, you're the character.
Nice.
With
Okay.
the 90s tie-dye trench coat.
Okay, Fuzzy points at a big poster on the wall where the what is it, Detective Salmon? What do they wear? What's their outfit? Can we like mug somebody with the correct clothes?
You can, yeah. So, I get to really, okay.
Yes.
Unless someone wants to donate and tell me what the character Detective Ella Salmon wears.
Indeed.
You could dress. You could dress.
Ba, ba, ba,
Detective
Dress up the
Salmon.
NPC.
Dress up.
You know, you can give her like
NPC.
really like big bazonkas with like a shell like bra. You know.
Why is that
or-
what you would go to?
I looks Tenzin.
I was thinking like I
Or
don't know
like
why
a-
I was
or
thinking
like a-
overalls, but
Or like a
Overall
really tight, like Lululemon yoga pants, that shows everything, like just think about it. You can pay
But-
for this Lululemon fantasy
That's
that I'm
true.
having.
do remember when you think about it that whatever outfit you put Detective Salmon in, you're also putting Cam in.
We must have this. We must. Why can't we have good things?
We can have just.
Are there any
Starting to understand why the show was cancelled.
Are there any, by any chance, are there any like princess bears or anything like that in the show?
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, that is the daughter of Detective Ella Salmon.
Okay.
Who likes to dress up in little tutus and tiaras and not
Perfect.
revealing Lululemon leggings.
So I
This show is pretty sexist, even for 2017.
No, actually, 2017 is the con. The show Four Seasons
Before.
was canceled like a decade ago.
oh wow. So I think that I will kind of I keep thinking turn to Fuzzy, but no, look down at Fuzzy.
Hi. Yeah.
Hey, so if we're all gonna enter the contest for optimal stuff, I don't know. I'm trying to sound smart. I think it's working.
Oh shit.
Maybe I can find a tutu because I've already got a crown, and then you keep the trench coat and find some pants.
Cool.
And Cam already looks like someone.
And who do I look like with trench coat and pants?
Detective
I
Chase
like-
Mall.
Chase Mall.
Small.
Mall, like mauled.
Is it? Okay. All
That's
right.
the main character, the main detective.
Okay, but I look like a tiny version of Detective Chase
Yes,
Mall.
exactly. Because you know what? Everybody has access to cosplay, okay? You don't have
Okay,
to look
good.
like the exact replica.
Yeah, get into the kids category.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, I don't look for a child to steal from me. I look for where can I find some spare pants?
I go digging in a trash can.
So,
For
lost
someone's,
and
like,
found.
ripped
There
up
is a lost
tutu.
and found.
Lost and found.
You gotta have lost and found, but you can also go to the merchant hall and buy some merch.
Okay.
That you'll need money though, so I don't know.
Can we try to pickpocket someone?
All right.
My criminal
Criminal.
stat is 4.
I was
but then
gonna say.
I'll get more criminally if I do this.
More criminal.
So, just so you know, you're still one being. So
Okay.
So maybe one has to distract and one
But
has to.
But I'm at butt height. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
perfectly positioned.
Good God! Yeah. No distraction necessary.
To steal wallets, Tenza. To steal
Yeah.
wallets. Okay.
Don't get any ideas, people. This is exactly how you steal, but just two people in one.
Just this trench
Perfect
coat
butt
sneaking
height.
up behind people.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, are we going in
Opening
our
the
trench
trench
coat
coat.
to pickpocket? I guess
Yeah.
it works because you're at butt.
Exactly.
height.
That's what I'm saying. I could just. Are we both rolling for this?
I was gonna say, is this a duel?
No, I'll let you just do your own thing. Yeah. Because
Okay.
I mean, all Wuzzy's doing is just standing there, just like.
Okay.
Yeah. just
Okay, well,
la, 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 la.
I rolled a 1, so this is what you see.
So good. So good.
And
Like a success.
my criminal goes up to 5.
Oh no.
Oh, you're very close
So
to.
we've
I
got just criminal bear
Good
essentially.
thing you had that honey, because you would have already lost that.
I know. I go take a quick honey break.
I say, because do we have leftover honey from that big old vat?
Do we have honey in a pocket?
How does that work?
Pocket honey?
I
Hear
don't
me
know,
out.
viewers. Do we have an extra pocket of honey?
I don't know, Buckaroo.
I'll-
Everybody.
If we've got some pocket honey, I'll use my dono for that one.
You know, just I need to donate 50 because I need Jack to read something.
Tenzin has a personal interest.
I,
So wait, how we doing on donos? Do we have some?
We've
some
got-
donos to help us with this?
So we've used Ian's, and then
Yes.
we've got
Where do
one
I
dono
put
in the
this?
pot right now.
Okay,
okay.
or in the pocket, should we
In the
say?
pocket.
I,
Pocket honey.
I need, okay.
I have a donut. Let me make a little dono pool thing so I can keep
He
track.
said I have a donut, and I was like,
Can you
I'm so
share
jealous.
the GoFundMe link in the in our
Yes.
chat, but also obviously the
I'm gonna
game
send it
chat.
here again
but
too because I've
yeah,
got a little.
because I would like at this little break where Jack
Yes.
reads something
Pocket
from
honey's
Wikipedia
like
from my
pocket
choosing.
soup.
Oh, he can read about bears. Okay, perfect. This is great.
Wait
Oh
a
my God.
minute. All right, I got you, Tenzin.
Are we gonna do this now, or are we gonna do this after?
I'm donating
between
right now,
games?
so just shut
Okay.
your mouth.
except
Right
actually
now.
open your mouth and read Wikipedia.
But actually,
Should we? Should I plug my ears? I feel like this is not for me.
I mean, to be fair,
Just-
I think it's the whole audience.
It's for everybody. Okay,
it's for me mainly, so
fair enough.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Alright.
buying the services of my man. This is
I feel like
what true
pocket
love
honey is a
is.
good idea until okay. So I'm thinking of those little packets of honey you get from like Popeyes that
Okay.
they give you for the biscuits.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
pocket honey, which is very portable, right? But I'm
Is
thinking
it-
about if we sit on it and it does the thing that ketchup packets do.
I thought we just took a handful of the honey and stuffed it in our coat pocket.
As
So that we
some
could be
bears
like,
probably.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, Jack, go find a Wiki. So I donated. Jack, go find a Wikipedia entry about
Yay!
should it be bear or honey?
Ooh,
Honey.
honey,
Find
honey.
a
I feel
paragraph
like
about
honey-
'Cause
You know what? I'm gonna
'cause
keep my
bears
mouth
are
shut.
innocent creatures, but
Right,
Especially
thank
the
you,
part
Dre.
about honey where it comes out of bees. So let's get there.
Especially the part where it comes out of bees.
Yeah,
Especially-
how the bees make it.
Does it
not
come out of
avo-
bees? Or
Wait, not
We're
avoiding
having
that
a
part, you
honey
mean
learning
focusing on that?
intermission.
Focusing on that part especially.
Cool.
Alright.
And you can't
cool.
laugh. Damn it.
Yeah, good luck.
And you can't
I'm a
laugh.
giggly gal. I don't
No,
know what
no,
to
no.
tell you.
I just mean
Jack
Jack
can't
can't
laugh.
laugh.
Oh.
But can
But
we laugh?
If y'all, you can laugh, but you
Okay,
might
good.
have to mute yourself because we need to only
True,
hear Jack
true.
do the
Fair
reading.
enough. Okay,
Fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively turn my
Well,
microphone to
the
quiet.
wording of this is gonna make me laugh.
So
Oh
what?
no.
It's just this. I can read this first sentence in my normal voice, and I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip to the honeybees section
Okay.
for this next bit. Just
So
'cause
we're
I would,
taking
I
a
would not be able
quick-
to read this sentence.
We're taking a quick
A
sexy
quick-
Jack voice break.
Yes,
without
intermission for a dono
Everybody get
goal.
ready to clip this and share the
Oh,
stream
no.
and invite people to donate.
Send Tenzin this as a ringtone.
Actually, I am gonna.
Please.
Thank you, yes.
immediately.
Have a minute.
Yes. Clip this out. Make it a text
Honey,
message.
honey
sound.
is a sweet and viscous substance made by several bees.
Great. It's great.
Bye, honey.
Okay. Wait. You tell us when you're about to start. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You're gonna mute yourself to stop yourself from laughing. Okay, I'm not gonna look at anyone because I'm gonna be reading this. Okay. By honeybees. Honey is produced by bees who have collected nectar or honeydew. Bees value honey for its sugars, which they consume to support general metabolic activity, especially that of their flight muscles during foraging, and as a food for their larvae. To this end, bees stockpile honey to provide for themselves during ordinary foraging, as well as during lean periods, as in overwintering. During foraging, bees use part of the nectar they collect to power their flight muscles. The majority of nectar collected is not used to directly nourish the insects, but is in let's read the next bit. But is instead destined for regurgitation, enzymatic digestion, and finally, long-term storage as honey. During cold weather,
or when other food sources are scarce. Adult and larval bees consume stored honey, which is many times as energy dense as the nectar from which it is made.
Are we good? Do we want more? Less?
No, I think that was good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your donation.
Wow, amazing.
I come back and Dre's gone.
I feel like I learned so much.
I feel like you've learned so much about my taste, particularly.
Beautiful job. On brand and all.
Ooh, wonderful
Oh my
performance.
gosh.
Wonderful performance.
All right, let's finish this up.
I slowly disappeared.
I know, I watched you like hide in your hoodie. I was like, oh
You
lord.
became a naked mole rat. Like,
Goodbye.
So pocket honey.
Pocket honey, thank you for
you had no
Thank you for
reason
the pocket
at
honey.
any point. Yeah, you had no
As
reason
a
at any
treat.
point, Jack, to just be like, like I was like
Yeah,
on the floor. Like that was unnecessary.
It's part of
It's part of the theme, exactly.
Ugh.
Oh, too good.
Oh my
my
gosh.
head hurts from laughing.
Where did
Oh,
we
me
leave
too.
off?
Oh.
Okay.
Very
Okay, so
good, very good.
so thank you so much. Tenzin
Thank you for
and
the
Jack.
donation. Thank you, Jack, Tenzin.
Thank you, Tenzin. Thank you, Jack.
Jack,
So you
for your
see-
work.
Thank you for saving me from a life of crime. You see my little muzzle poke out of the trench coat and duck into the pocket, and you.
Beautiful. So you were
You move in a
one
bear
less
way.
now away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm Bear 2, Criminal 4.
Nice.
And we have somebody's wallet, so we
And
can
we have a
go
wallet.
we can go buy whatever the hell we want now.
Amazing. So, do y'all go into the hall? What is it? Hall F? Did I say no? Hall F, where the merchants are.
Yes. And then Wuzzy, this wallet gets handed up to you.
Perfect.
That's good teamwork.
Perfect execution.
Yeah, that was flawless. Like nobody could have done that. Nobody.
we
my
had
goodness.
some help.
Yeah.
Jack.
Suddenly, y'all are very OP. Like
I think that was Michaela's donation, right? Was the
The
Oh, are
honey,
we
yeah.
still-
pocket honey?
The pocket
Okay.
honey. Yep.
Good.
Sorry, I just need a drink after that reading.
Our
So
DM
does
needs a
that mean
break.
does that mean we have a donation in the bank then? Or do,
Yeah.
oh no, you're yeah,
you
okay.
can you can totally use
We're
my
good now.
donation for whatever.
Okay, well when we fail really hard,
You
we'll
can get
use
an extra
yes,
roll in.
we'll
yeah.
use Jack's sexy donation.
Jack's
at the
Yes,
GM
we still have. I would say we
well,
still
this
have.
Texas donation it was Jack's sexy performance.
Indeed.
It's a combo.
Indeed. All right. So we've got one left in the bank. Perfect.
So the goal is to go to the merchants and buy like costume. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like,
or
I
something to
need-
match. Yeah, like
get on stage.
our cosplays.
Yeah, I need pants. I need to dress as Detective Chase Mall.
And I need a
Correct.
tutu.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll keep time as well as we get closer to
Did we decide
the
what
climax.
costume Detective Salmon wears yet?
You can't rush the climax, Tenzin.
I
You can't rush the climax.
yo.
Here we go.
And back into the hood.
That was for
Goodbye.
free, y'all. That was.
Complimentary.
All
I give
right.
up. I'm done being a GM. Just
They gotta go. They'll be back later.
So the shops are on Hall F.
Okay. Which is Hall Fur, I think,
Fur.
as we all remember.
Yes. All right.
Jack, you're banned from ever making that voice again while we play. Okay, unless somebody donates. And
I was
puts
gonna say,
me through
unless somebody
misery,
donates.
You could
They can't do
torture
it for free.
Tenzin.
you can torture me live on camera.
It's true.
It's very satisfying, apparently.
So we have can Detective Salmon have a villain named Rush Climax? They're like an evil spy.
My Twitch
Yeah.
definitely censored out the word climax. Boo.
That's mine.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm gonna censor out Jack permanently. Just
So is this a porn
Rush
show? What's
Climax
happening?
is a good villain name.
And it's a good villain name.
it is a good one.
And it's Detective Salmon. Detective Salmon's villain.
Yeah,
Nemesis.
Detective Ella Salmon. If anybody can get the joke there. Salmonella. Get it?
Damn it.
Trey,
I
did
like
that
it.
take you that long?
I
It
like
did. Listen, a lot's happened. There's been pocket honey.
This is true.
Jack was serenading the bees. There's a lot going on. Okay. I'm one mistake away from a life of crime.
You are, actually. You're very close
we've
to
been
a life
very
of
busy.
crime.
My character's trying to figure out what taxes are. Froyo,
Taxes.
feet
It's
ball,
a human thing.
feet ball. How you pay taxes with feet ball while eating froyo?
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
you fools, you approach a merchant who's selling
And Hall
like
F.
cosplay items that they have made
Oh,
themselves.
they have actual smart.
Okay, because
Okay.
God, just let me have this. Just let me push you guys to the thing you need so we can move forward. So you find this perfect freaking merchant, this little shop, literally staring right in front of you.
You didn't count on how much we enjoy being criminal bears and how much we don't want to leave.
Bears.
How much I'm being put through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing so good.
You're doing
You're
great.
doing amazing.
You're doing
Jack,
a great
you're not
job.
allowed to say anything nice or
We're
anything at all to me. You're
Jack,
not allowed to say anything to me right now.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, Wuzzy.
Yeah?
I need. Okay, you see the different characters' outfits laid out. I need pants. Whatever the heck else this detective Chase Mall wears.
I look around for a picture of a bear that says Chase Small. Again, I don't read well.
Oh, you easily see like bunch of posters because there's fan art as well. So lots of
perfect.
references in another shop.
Okay. All right. So I pick what I think is the right outfit, the closest outfit. I also look for a tutu, and I pull out my wallet, and I just kind of, let's see. I feel like,
You just empty it.
yeah, I think I
Shake
just
it
kind
all
of like start dumping them because I don't know what card is what. So I kind of just shake the wallet. I'm very in character today. I hope that the con appreciates it. I'm like, I would like a tutu, please. You see, to match my crown. And my friend here would like something to go with this trench coat. Some pants.
Oh, there's another person in there. Oh my god.
Yeah, you see,
Okay.
we only one outfit. We need two. And of course, this is coming out as just bear noises, right? Like,
Is that what a bear sounds like?
Yeah.
I mean, in my head, right?
I'm doing my best, Hudson.
We're doing. We're not briefed on how to sound like a bear beforehand. It's okay.
This seamstress, this
I'm a bear in my
cosplay
heart.
god, this
Bearing
fucking
my heart.
talented artist, who has been only been making It Bears Notice costumes, which unfortunately isn't very popular, has
Fair.
not sold a lot. But today is that one magical day where all of it was worth it. As you empty a wallet of like $100 bills onto the table, that's $2,000 right there. That's enough for at least like 3-4 different outfits. And they're just like, do you just want the two items? Are you sure? Because you're overpaying.
We also want whatever Detective Salmon is wearing.
And how does that come across?
And I point to the Detective Salmon fan art.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can get you that one. And like pins it off and like takes it and like, do you want me to sign it? It's free.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Who should I make it out to?
Fuzzy takes a newspaper clipping out of their pocket that says the notorious Sun Bear pair, and then breaks out of whatever zoo we broke out of, and then a second clipping that mentions the grizzly bear singing opera, except
Yes.
actually says grizzly bear crashes opera performance.
Oh, okay. I think I get it. Sun Bear pair and grizzly.
Very clearly gestures to the specific type of bear that's listed at the bottom of the article. It's
Okay.
a Kodiak bear, not Kodiak,
Well, sure.
Kamchatka brown bear.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that what that sounds like, Jack?
Kamchatka?
The name?
Kamchatka.
Yeah.
Forget it.
But that's why we're going with Cam, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm hearing things. I'm sure somebody else heard what I just heard, but I won't.
I
say
didn't.
It.
You got Tenzin all bothered, and their ears
You
are all
got.
their ears are all cattywampus right now.
All right. Horny on Maine. I'm sorry. Um. So, where were we? What's the deal? We are selling things. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is totally gonna cover my rent for the next 2 months. Like,
Mhm.
thank you so much. Like, yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. And then you guys get your costumes. And that's one beautiful thing that y'all did today that made a one.
Even though we stole someone else's money to do it.
Happy.
But
We made a con artist a con artist, not a con artist. We made a costume artist. We're the con artists.
we're the con
happy.
artists. It's okay.
We set up some security guards. We're just spreading the except for the person whose wallet we stole.
Except
They're
for that
probably
one.
sad. We're gonna
probably
pretend
really
that they
sad.
were not a good person, I guess.
Yeah.
So we don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
I think I like dismount to go put the tutu on, and I straighten my crooked crown again. Like,
Do you two
sorry,
finally, like,
fuzzy.
separate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we're very short comparably to Cam.
You know, it's at this moment when you've dismounted and separated that a security guard who's
Oh.
one of the ticket holders, ticket checkers, comes around like, ticket check, please, ticket check.
We still have both of our tickets. It's okay.
He checks each one of your tickets and he sees that each one of you has one. So, it worked out, people. 3 tickets. It worked out.
Free.
There we
The
go.
magic of
We got
storytelling.
3 tickets.
So,
The foreshadowing.
yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, all right. And then they move along. The contest is still going on, but now you are prepared for this contest. And
Yes.
by going onto the stage and getting close as possible, and maybe even winning the contest, will get you what you want. The 2 guards are still flirting. The lineup is almost over. There's about 10 other people on stage.
Cam will
And-
walk past them all.
Huh?
Cam will walk past all of the other people on stage and stand in
Alright.
front of Keith Swallows. Loom over him.
Whoa, this one is quite realistic, everybody. Hey, okay, you're clearly Dr. Ella Salmon. What's your name? Gives a mic over. People are like, oh wow, that was so realistic. That brought
Wuzzy's like, yeah, so powerful.
applause, people?
So good.
You guys, that was. You should all be ashamed of yourselves for treating bears like a circus act.
How do we feel about this last minute entry, huh? How's everybody doing? And then everybody's like, yeah, that's the best one. Like, we love it. And because your costume changed a little bit, they don't think that you're the actual voice actor anymore. It's just some other bear person.
Why would the actor show up in costume? That's the thing.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like they'd never done that at cons. Yeah, so and so there's like all kinds of different costumes. You know, someone is Captain Pete Grizz from the show. Someone is obviously Ella Salmon. There's about 3 Ella Salmons, and there's about like 4 to 5 fucking Detective Chase Malls. And all different heights and different shapes and different versions of because it's a multiverse sort of thing almost, you know. So this is a very like deep and complex and enriching lore. This It Bears Notice TV series, FYI. And so as the people are distracted, the contest is going on, there's votes, there's cheering, but ultimately at the end of the day, Keith Swallows gets to be the judge, the final decision. And Keith thinks, you know what? I've seen a lot of talent here today, and I must say I am so proud to be a part of this community. I thought when I first started this that where could I find my people? Where can we conjugate together to create a space that is very catered to us, the fans of the show, the ones that really cared about the show, and keeps it going, keeps it alive after a decade of it being canceled. And I thought, today, it's this. It's here. It's all of us. Mainly me, but it's all of us. So I'm just so proud that I put this together with my wealth that I had in excess and created a space that all of you could enjoy. And I'm so happy that the hashtag is trending. Reboot. It bears notice. It warms my heart. And I think I'd like to thank one particular cosplayer who really showed the spirit of this Detective Bear show. Right over there, our last minute contestant. The one cosplaying as Dr. Ella Salmon. And everybody goes wild and is happy. You know, the two guards are like left the place. They're making out in some bathroom. And everybody's like, yeah. and Keith looks like, oh, they left. Like, who's gonna bring it up? I don't wanna lift this heavy thing. And it's just like, can you go grab it? It's yours now.
Cam will fully push Keith off stage.
Oh, okay. Shit.
I ideally send flying to the floor.
Into the crowd. Okay, and
crowd.
nobody catches Keith. Just falls flat on the floor.
And lift off the cover. Like it's probably like nailed or
Wait,
nailed down.
pause.
And, like,
You threw a person off a stage.
I did throw a person
in
off
a
stage.
very animalistic rage.
Can I pick his pocket as he gets thrown off the stage?
You totally can. But
I mean, he probably got lots.
Cam, you're gonna have to roll a bear roll.
Okay, I'm rolling bear. And I'm still 3-3
Mm,
because of my honey dealings.
I was hoping for your demise, but okay.
But I'm going to do more. I rolled 5, so I failed it.
So add one onto the bear side. I guess that's what that means. Yes.
I think I added onto the criminal side, right? Because
Did
well,
you
I
really
guess-
rolling as a
did
bear?
did I fail a criminal roll or did I succeed a bear roll? That's the question.
Oh God, I don't know.
True.
It's up to you, GM.
You
What should I to do?
did you fail a roll regardless?
I failed the roll.
Then you failed a bear roll, so you
Okay, so you
add
want me to remove bear.
So
Yeah.
you tried to shove him off the stage, but you bared
Okay.
bad.
I
Yeah.
bared
Well,
that.
I mean, you scared
I tried to
people.
push past him carefully
Yeah, but you scared people
and ended
with,
up
like, throwing.
flinging him aside and scaring people. Okay,
And
I'll take
then
that.
and then Fuzzy is fucking robbing the guy immediately, who's unconscious flat on the floor.
Okay,
Roll the
I
criminal.
I rolled a 2. My criminal is 4.
So you succeed.
Nice.
So when you succeed, do we move anything or do we?
Yeah,
I think
so
so.
criminal go up and bear
I
go
just
down.
keep getting really
So
close to the
then,
life
so
of
then your
crime.
bear thing goes down when you.
No, because I guess attempting to do a criminal thing, right? By sneaking past to get to the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But because of my bear antics, I flung him aside. Unless
Okay.
you want it to be not flung aside.
I
There goes
have stopped wanting anything. So yes.
Yeah.
Dre, what's your stat now? You have.
Bear 1, criminal 5.
What?
Oh wow.
Getting
Wow,
close.
Wow, wow. Getting real close. Well, you
Walking
succeed,
that
right?
line.
With stealing that wallet.
Yeah, wallet stolen well.
Well, here's the thing. You successfully steal that wallet. So now maybe you can return some of that money you stole from the original person. You know?
True.
But
Yes.
that's an option. He
I
doesn't have
as
to
a
have
bear
it.
Keith
certainly
swallows.
understand the complexities of.
I said we just
But-
took it. We just took it.
I think. What am I looking for in this wallet? Do I understand currency? I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Is there something?
I don't know. Do you?
I want Fuzzy to start shaking the wallet over the crowd so that people can grab the the money out of the wallet. But I don't know what I would be looking for. I'm just shaking the wallet
Just shaking
over the
it.
crowd, looking for.
You're looking. Okay, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna tie this in so nice. Okay. So as Cam is finally getting access to this amazing, what's it called? Super dense? No, ultra dense mega honey pot from the pilot episode of
Goodness.
It Bears Notice, called Honeymoon Murder. Mega Honeymoon Murder. Out of as you're like swinging around this wallet, a piece of paper flies out, and it lands on the floor. People are too busy with the money, so they all grab that instead.
Cool.
But you grab onto a paper, which happens to be a bill, like a receipt for a purchase of this ultra dense mega honey from a bootleg fake website. You find out that this isn't actually the original super dense mega honey pot from the pilot episode of It Bears Notice. This is actually just a replica, and there's not even real honey in there.
No.
It's just nothing.
I'm showing everybody the thing.
So Cam is
The
drinking
bear
this, I
rage
guess,
took
food,
over.
food coloring in water.
Rage against the
Freaking colored water.
the bee sheen.
Yes.
So you just show it like to everybody, the fans. The people are betrayed. They are enraged. The fans
Oh
are
my
like,
gosh.
liar! This
No.
was a fucking liar! And like, then they just like, take the money, and they're just like, oh, like, and then they're like, obviously taking pictures and videos, like, look at this. This is a fake thing. This is not even the real thing. Like, this whole thing has been a sham. The real cast, the main cast member didn't even show up for the photo ops, and it was not refundable. And then suddenly
It was
it's
just
all
that really good
bad
cosplay.
news. It was just that one good cosplay, and it's just all bad news under the hashtag after that, because it's like, this honey con was a honey con, if
Literally.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I go
So
into the honey pot looking for
Yeah.
honey, and it's just water. You said.
I love that we spent the day ruining Keith's life.
Well, trust fund baby, he'll survive. And the hashtag running is honeycon 2017. Like, and so unfortunately that is what you discover from this pot of mega dense, super dense, ultra dense mega honey. And what do you do as this shit show occurs, and you realize that it's not actually special honey in there anymore?
There's just a little
Teeny-
bit, right? It's a small pot.
It's a small pot, and it's actually just like food color water with some sugar in there.
So I think I dip my snout into it a few times, hoping it's gonna turn into honey. And I just
Like Bear
No.
Jesus.
No,
Yeah.
Wuzzy. Okay, team meeting. Team meeting. Come here. Lean in close.
there's no honey.
Well, we had the normal honey.
But it was supposed to be super honey.
I know. Well, Cam, what do? Lend us your wisdom.
Wisdom, wisdom,
Wisdom.
wisdom,
Wisdom.
wisdom. We're just chanting.
Perhaps the true honey was the first honey we ate along the way.
We did have the most amazing friendship
was-
nap.
And that was some good honey.
Hmm.
And it was free and not encumbered by bees.
Cam, do you feel like this was a good last heist ever?
I think this was a fitting end to our criminal career.
Let's go home, guys.
Okay. There's honey at home.
That's true. Cam, can we hitch a lift?
Of course, climb on my back.
Aw.
And there's two little bears sitting on giant grizzly bear.
Yes. So Cam goes back on all fours. The two
Goes back on all
obviously
fours,
hang
rolls
on.
to the sky, leaps off the stage, charges out.
I
then
dumped the fake
everybody's
honey on the
like-
way out on Keith.
You
That's
hear
really good.
Fuzzy says, "Goodbye, people of Honeycon," but they hear.
Thanks
And
for
then-
the real honey. Not thanks for the fake one.
And then you have Alice, that one fan who got slobbered all over her
yeah.
face, like watching you guys go, like, holy fuck, I think those were real bears.
I'm never washing my face again.
And then did we still want to make a beeline to the dating hall, the speed dating hall? At the end of our adventure.
Outtakes. We circle around, come
It's-
back in different costumes.
If this was a movie, as the credit plays, you see us at
Right, it's the
speed
credits.
dating table.
It's like other people in their bear costumes, like.
And you can see Fuzzy just like taking people's wallets casually during the dating. Like Wuzzy's like, or Kim is like, "Roar," and then under the table you see Fuzzy and Wuzzy just taking all their shit.
Yes.
That's great.
Beautiful
That is
outro
exactly
credits.
how that. Yes, that is exactly how that ends. You know, and it's just.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Go on.
Hey
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
you're a bear star. Get your honey. Don't play. All that glitters is honey. Only shooting stars to break. Oh.
We
This
still have
movie.
another one shot.
Well,
We'll take a break.
I say we'll take a little break, C's.
Yes.
We can also, if we need to, switch to games, either or, whatever we fill up to.
perfect.
No, I'm kidding. I can run that 7-1 shot. Just let.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Let's. So while I still have my energy and my sanity, let's.
All right. Well, I don't. Yeah.
And I'll get
Sanity.
rid of this thing on my face because it's not gonna be about bears. Next one, it's gonna be about lasers and feelings.
Yeah.
I love
It's
that
gonna
you,
get
the only
different.
non-bear,
We'll
have
still have a bear
whiskers.
background. I apologize. I love it though. I wish I had.
Most of the humans were
I-
dressed as bears.
I
So
should have
it's
True.
I should have bared it up.
Yeah, bear down or bear up.
Bear down, bear up.
All right. Next time, lasers
Yeah.
and feelings.
Lasers
we'll
and
return soon.
feelings. Yes, we're
We'll
gonna
return
take
soon
a
and
small break.
like 10 minutes, I guess.